Welcome back, everybody. It's been a wonderful Monday so far. We'll continue Monday Night Thunder with the season finale for the Dirt Slingers. Cammus Racing Simulators Big Block Modified Series. They'll wrap things up here tonight at Lernerville. Series champion will be crowned, and the Wheelman champion will be crowned as well. That's sponsored by Cammus as well. Champion picking up a direct drive wheel and pedal set here for the Wheelman. Champion of the series getting a big piece of hardware here, courtesy of Scott King Designs, when we get to the end of this thing. Both of your contenders in the house. Garrett Boyd has a scant 10-point lead over Devin Hauer headed into the final race of the season. Travis Johnson not in attendance tonight, a distant 200 points back. So everybody behind that pretty much out of it. But your Wheelman is a 17-point gap. 2,880 points for Boyd, 2,826 for Reed Reynolds. Those are the only three drivers that even have a shot at picking this thing up. Only drivers that ran all three series and ran enough races to qualify. So it was a three-horse race. It's been a three-horse race for a while. Smaller field than normal. I do see a 10th car jumping in here. The Tiny Dancer, Scott King, has made his way into the server. We'll see if he can make his way out for a heat race. Unfortunate that as seasons wear on, car counts do seem to dwindle because drivers lose interest when they're not in the points hunt, and you got to be very gimmicky to keep those guys around. See, good field, and as that season goes on, less and less of those guys will make it. It's just kind of one of those things that happens. You cannot get them to a lot of work for everyone else. So we hate it. We want to keep the drivers in. We want to keep them interested, but you know what? When you're cartoon racing, there's a million leagues, and you can go start another one where at least you, for a few weeks, have a shot at the points. A lot of these guys end up in the same boat that they end up when they leave here. They've wrecked a few times, bad nights, whatever the case may be, and they've fallen out of contention, and they'll do that in another league too. Just is what it is. Hopefully next season they'll stay committed and we'll have a good 25 cars every night. Garrett Boyd goes quick time right away, 15.27. Anthony Morano, you're watching him right here. He is at 15.56. There's Westfall at 15.48. Schmutz jumps to third. Jacob Schmutz has run one recently. There's the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley. Morano jumps up, 16.40. Not very close. Devin Hauer. Let's go watch Devin Hauer. Where did he go? He is right there. He is coming out of 4 for the final time. Did he pick up enough? Devin Hauer moves to second quick, 15.32. So a couple of more points. Look like they may be going Garrett Boyd's way as he'll pick up the bonus if Adam Vinny and Scott King don't knock him from the top spot. Devin Hauer will pick up 2 points, so it'll be a 12-point lead going into heat races. First time around, Vinny was 5th quick, 15.45. Second time around, does he? Does not. As time in, Scott King qualified 10th quick. So 4 points for Boyd, 2 points for Hauer. That's another 2 points. It is 12 points this time as we get ready to roll out for heat number 1. Drivers will. The 54 of Matt Westfall, the Ohio Hombre, on the pole, and he'll have the 11 of Adam Vinny on his right. Anthony Morano, 32 car, row 2 to the inside next to your quick qualifier, and current points leader in the series, the 21 of Garrett Boyd, and then the Lumber Dude Jack Wagon. Both Lumber Dudes in here. Reed Rundle will start 5th. The Limousine just picked up the championship at Mars a little bit ago. Here we go. Now we got a guy. Get them ready to roll out. Good look at Matt Westfall sitting in that car. And here they come for Heat 1 on finale night Final race. These guys will take next week off, and then they will be back for Monday Night Thunder again on October 21st with season number 24, 25. Not sure. I think it's 25. We got to catch the math on that. Be a very similar format. They will have the 8 o'clock Eastern time slot when they come back. All right, now, 5 cars in 2 heats. Everybody's going to the feature. Points awarded here, 10 to win, 9 for second, 8 for third, 7 for fourth, and 6 for fifth. So we'll see how many points Mr. Boyd picks up. He sits on 12 at the moment, the lead over Hauer. He has a 17-point lead in the wheelman over the driver that starts on the outside of the front row right in front of him. So points will be shuffling all night long. It'll take us a couple of minutes to go and get those points. But we're ready to go green. Pace car's out of the way. The Ohio Hombre about to get us started. Westfall finds the loud pedal. Morano timed it up perfect. He's going to go from third to second. He's working right down against the grass, trying to get there and take the lead on lap number 1. But Westfall has the 54 car in the right spot. He leads lap 1. Morano is second. Vinny and Boyd side by side for third. Rundle right there for fifth. Battle for the lead. Morano pulled alongside. Could not get the stick. And he is going to stay a second for another lap. By about an inch and a half that time. Here comes Boyd down low. He's going to get around Adam Vinny, move him to third. Vinny's fourth, Rundle's fifth. Back to the front because I don't think this battle is over at all. Big run for Westfall out of turn 4 off the top side. Morano right through the middle, keeping her pinched in, and that's given Westfall a chance to use momentum all the way to the cushion for the 54 at the line. That is so close to turn 4 right there that Morano going to keep the lead, but Westfall is going to get it back down the backstretch. He just taken the long way around, and Morano's going to get to the line first because the check's right there. That time it was Westfall by just about a foot and a half. Great battle up front. Westfall now clears him by a car and a half. This time Morano's going to go up to the top shelf. 2 to go. Top 3 have gotten way away. Top 2 have gotten away from third place, but third, he is about 1.7 seconds ahead of fourth. Westfall out of 4, coming to the white. Morano did the cut down. He's almost alongside. It's going to be a battle to get to the checkered flag. Since Morano changed the paint on that car, he has come to life. Out of 4 to the checkered flag. Westfall snatches it back. Morano second. Boyd third. Vinny and Rundle. Now we'll open things up a couple more points in the 4th position. Right now, it's going to be the 32 of Ostendorf on the pole. Jacob Schmutz in the 1J on his outside. Cadillac man Kevin Hanley starts row 2 to the inside. Next 2, the guy who dominated the series until he missed a couple of races in the 316, Devin Hauer. And then Tiny Dancer Scott King in the 118. He's going to start in that. $20 points will carve a little. Power can do here. I don't know why it would start and stop, Scotty. Could be an internet problem. I'm not really sure. I wish I knew. Ostendorf in the other 32 car. Kevin Hanley. Good to see Kevin back. He's run a handful of races this season with us. Looking forward to seeing him next season. He'll come in and contend for the title. We're going green to this time. 316 car currently at 20 points. out of the championship with the heat race and the feature to go. Can he get back to that championship form?
Green, green, green.
The green flag in the air. Ostendorf and Schmutz side by side. Way out wide goes to 316. Howard still in fourth as Hanley got a good run out of 2 on the bottom. Hanley's going to make his way towards the front, try to challenge for the lead. He has got the inside on Schmutz, who knocked the fence coming out of 4, and that opened things up for Howard. Howard moves to third. Hanley going for the lead at the front right now. Really had to get on the binders right there. I think he was going to slide way out. He might have slid into the left door of the 32. Contact! Right front to left rear. Howard got into Hanley. That'll relegate Howard back to 5th. Still battling for the lead. Ostendorf freezing up, guys. I really don't know.
All right, man.
That time, just a little too aggressive there for the 32, I think, and he kind of did it to himself. 3, 1, and 2, right rear just couldn't hang on to that tacky stuff. He goes over. He'll go to the back. That'll put Hanley on the point. Schmutz will be second. King in third and Hauer in fourth. We just had an update today, and I'm not really sure why we're going to have a problem. It could be yeah, I don't really know. I don't know why it's starting to stop. It didn't do it in the first show. It's doing it here for one rear. I don't know what the reason is, guys. We'll see if it continues on. Heine's over here and fix this. I don't believe we had any problems in the first show. We're a little warm. We're not super warm. We'll keep an eye on it. See what happens. But we should get the 1 to go. We do have the 1 to go. We are about to go green. Get back to racing here. Hanley and Schmutz. Schmutz tried to time it. Hanley held up for a second. That's going to open things up a little. And Scott King pushed Jacob Schmutz on that start. Ostendorf tried to make a 3 wide in 2. Here comes Hauer. He's going to the top side. He's going to take third away. Wants those points. Sitting on 8 right now, which will carve it back to 12 when we go into the feature. That's only 2 positions on the racetrack for the feature. Kevin Hanley's coming around. He'll get the 2 to go signal. Schmutz still second, but Hauer is closing in. Hauer going to run it where he's not. Schmutz went right through the middle, has good momentum. He'll stay to the top in 3 and 4. We're coming to the white flag. Out of 4, down the front stretch. Hanley, Schmutz, and Hauer, 1, 2, 3. Hauer still digging. Right along the left side, tap there. It's going to be Hanley's race to win. Who's coming home second? It's going to be Schmutz, then Hauer. Ostendorf and King. I do not get this. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing the freight deal, but I really don't know what is going on. So it'll cut it back to 12 points. 8 points for the third place finish there. So 2 positions. This is going to be tight. At the end of the night, we are definitely bring things up. Sorry, guys. You got to see that because I got to get this up here where I can get at it. And I hate that I have to do that on screen, but I don't have a choice. So drivers, I'm trying to watch that and see what I can see. And we are not Nothing in the settings has changed. I'm able to look at this live, but pause, but we went to see if we could do something with a little change in maybe some airflow or something like that. We're feeling a little warm air around the computer, so we'll change our airflow there. We can bring some of this down a little bit. See if we can help that some. Looks like Devin Howard quickest in the warm-up session right now. And Garrett Boyd are right there. Those two need to stay close together. This thing is going to come down to the finishing spots. And they need to finish close to each other. And Boyd's going to have to finish either right in front of him or right behind him to guarantee he can hang on to the points lead. He's only had it for about 2 weeks. The last weeks of the season. This is race number 16 of the season. We'll see if this helps a little bit, because it looks like we are getting some very cool air in there. May have to take it out of the cabinet and set it on the side. That'll be interesting. Never had this problem before. But we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully it won't freeze frame for this feature. We're it'll be time. We'll crown 2 champions. We didn't work the math out on those, but we will. We will work the math out very quickly so that we can crown those guys. We know Adam Vinny was 17 points back. He finished behind Boyd. He lost 1 or 2 points. Lost the points for qualifying, so he was about 20 points back himself coming into the feature. So he needs to finish at least 3 spots ahead of Garrett Boyd, possibly 4. Howard's going to have to finish at least 2 spots and probably 3 ahead of Boyd to take the championship points lead back. We will do it as quickly as we possibly can. And now we have 40 laps of green flag racing. Will be the Ohio Hombre, Matt Westfall, the 54 car. Outside. 32 of Anthony Morano. Row 2 to the inside next to the 1 starts. Row 3 next to the 316 of Devin Howard. Those guys winners in the series as well. Multiple time winners. Adam Vinny, 11 car. Row 4 inside next to Tom Austin. Right there together.